Hello, darlings, and welcome to our special edition of Pastors' Wives Tell All, where we three, Jessica, Jenna, and Stephanie, spill the tea on Thursdays. Grab some coffee or a pot of tea and listen in for all the tips and tricks and random facts you never knew you needed. Until now. Hello there, and welcome back to Pastors' Wives Tell All, where we spill the tea on Thursdays. Oh.
You were Speedy Gonzalez on that one.
I got a little tickled there at the
Got a little
end.
tickle, didn't you?
I should know better than to look at you while you're doing that.
That's hurtful, but you think I have a funny face. It's fine.
It's funny.
We'll talk about that later.
Boy.
Okay, guys, we have some exciting things to talk about today with Spill the Tea.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We do.
We do have that with our Spill the Tea.
With our Spill the Tea.
Yeah. So you guys know that we have Pastors' Wives retreats. Or if you don't know,
You're
we do.
welcome.
You're
We
welcome
do
for
now.
this information. But something is coming new this spring. What's
Dun,
coming,
dun.
Jenna?
It's a women's retreat, not just for pastors' wives,
But women in
Women
ministry.
women in ministry.
So maybe you're not a pastor's wife,
Yeah.
but you serve in your church in some
Mhm.
capacity in ministry.
Mhm.
Perhaps you have a Christian ministry outside of the church.
Yeah.
And
Anything.
whatever it is, if you are a woman and you're in ministry,
this
This
retreat
is for
this
you.
retreat.
Yeah.
first, maybe I should tell you the dates
Yes.
and where it's located.
That
So
would be
this
great.
spring, we will be in Frazier's Bottom, West Virginia.
Sure will be.
Yes, we will, which is right kind of close to the border of Ohio for those who, maybe
Yes.
are
And we will be,
Ohioans.
our host is Katie Polly, which she has been hosting with us for the past couple of years. And
Mhm.
usually we are doing pastor wife retreats with her, which we still are in
Yes.
the fall. But this is new.
This
This
is
is like
new.
exciting. Just
Mhm.
ministry, women in ministry. It's going to be fun.
I know. And the
I'm pumped.
dates, so mark your calendars.
Right
It
now.
is April 17th through the 19th this year, 2026. Guys, the doors are open for this. We will put the link
Mhm.
in the show notes so that you can go apply for this retreat. But we're going to sit here and talk for a minute about some of the reasons why we think you should come to this women in ministry retreat and what makes it so amazing.
Yeah, I think
Jessica?
I think one of the biggest things is for you to know is the reason we started these retreats was, first of all, we want you to have a time where you can get away from where you serve. You can
Yeah.
get away from everything in life to come and
Mm.
just be with Jesus and be with women, even if you do not know these women and you come alone, which
Mhm.
most women do.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a lot
Yeah.
of women that have come with a friend or someone else they serve with, but so many women come alone. And every time they come alone, like I am so impressed,
Oh, yeah.
but they leave with so many friends. And that is what we want. We want them to know they're not alone. And so now with ministry leaders, it's the same with you. Like the enemy wants to come and steal, kill, and destroy and get us and make us feel like we're all alone in the things that we deal with within
Mhm.
ministry and within life of just
Mhm.
being friends and wives and moms, that what we're going through is no one has a clue. But when you actually go
I
and
know.
retreat and spend time, you are hearing stories and going, hey, I'm not alone. But one of
Yeah.
the like fun things, Jenna, tell them about the fun we have, because we think life can be too serious sometimes, and it is. Things are hard. But what
Yeah.
are some of the fun things that we do?
Well, first of all, when you show up, you realize real quick that you
Mhm.
start to feel like you know these ladies and you've never even met them before. And maybe that's just me, but I don't
Yeah.
think it is. But because you all have so many things in common, because,
Mhm.
whether you're pastors' wives or ministry leaders, like you feel
Yeah.
like you know each other because you all have kind of the same, you know what being in ministry is like.
Yeah.
So, but then we have so much fun, y'all. We have so
Mhm.
much fun. We do icebreakers where we play games, and I think that I laugh harder than I've ever laughed in my entire life
Yes.
anytime we have a retreat.
And don't let games scare you.
No, games are not scary games. They're not scary games. They're fun games.
Yes.
And you shall play them.
Yes. You shall
You shall play
them.
them. But truly, we do have so
Yeah.
much fun. We do dance, and also don't let dancing scare you either, because it's not like you're like on a stage or anything.
Yeah.
We're just in a living room.
Yeah.
But it is really, really fun. We have like
Yeah.
fun little
Mhm.
dance parties and
Oh my
good
gosh.
snacks and all
just
the
free
things.
time.
Yes.
And we just want to create an atmosphere that you are comfortable and that you can kind of let yourself not go, but like let yourself
Let yourself go.
just feel some freedom that maybe you haven't felt in a while, and just almost to be a teenager again. Like it's one, like you might be hearing this right now and being an introvert or didn't have a great time in high school, and like sleepovers sound horrible. I don't want to be and do all of that. So no, but what we're really asking you to do is you're going to come and be still with the Lord, and you're going to make friendships that you'll go home with. But also, we are wanting to create an atmosphere where you are poured into, which Stephanie's going to kind of talk about how we get to pour into you and each other, that you're going to be ready to go home and go to battle, to start new ministries, to go and pour into the people that you're discipling. So kind of tell them like, what do we do to like pour into them?
So, I mean, it's in a few different ways. Yeah. We definitely have small groups where we all split up and we'll kind of guide the small group, of course. But I will tell you, my small group experience from this last retreat is something I don't think I'll ever forget. Just the bond we have and the closeness, and just literally we would stop and just pray over someone. Like in that moment, I don't know if there was a dry eye. And then on top of that, we're laughing too as well. Like we're having a lot of fun. But then one person says something and then it clues in for another person like, oh my gosh, that's me too. And this is now my struggle currently. Or let me tell you what God did when I went through that. And so there's just something about that, and just being able to guide those conversations. I don't know. I feel like a lot of women walk away saying that's one of their favorite times is small groups. But also we will lead you in sessions where we're going to talk about things. So like for women in ministry, we're going to talk about how you fit into this body of Christ, and how these tools that you've been given, how we can use them for the kingdom, but like practically. We will give practical things, but also just to help maybe heal some parts of your heart that are struggling. Just as a leader in general, there's a lot of things, like Jenna said, that we can relate to each other because we have particular struggles that other people that are not in ministry do not understand, within our families, within the ministry itself, within our friendships, our close circles, all of that. And just how people look at you outside of the ministry. Yeah. Like they're looking at you going, I don't understand that.
Well, and also identity is a big piece of the puzzle. And we come with a theme that will definitely be just throughout the whole week. Correct. You will understand how the way that God has created you and your spiritual gifts and the things that he's created you for, how they are needed in the body of Christ, how they're needed in the ministry that you're in, and how they're needed in your home and within your friend groups, like Stephanie has said. So also be still time. We have, like Stephanie said, small groups is definitely one of the favorites, but also be still time, which you don't even know that you need it until you have it and go, man, this has been missing in my life. And so we want to kind of teach you through that. And then you get just like uninterrupted time to be in nature or somewhere in the beautiful house that we'll be staying, where you can just have time with the Lord, and we'll kind of give you instructions to kind of get you there and help you in that process. But then to kind of, one of the things I love is coming back with my small group and hearing, and hearing what the Lord has spoken to them, the things that they learned, the things that they kind of process on their own with Jesus is just very special as well.
It is.
And we always have like a fun night just of like a special activity, but that's always a secret kind of until you get there.
That's right.
Guys, the food, and there's coffee for days.
Oh yeah, she's like the food, the coffee.
You will never run out of
the food and the coffee.
When you're there.
That is so true. And Katie does an amazing job with planning the meals and
making sure there's snacks
and everything. And swag bags. You'll get sweet gifts, and we give giveaways.
Best swag bags. She does such a great job.
She does an amazing job. She has a beautiful community that comes to help and support pastor wise, but now it's going to be supporting you, ministry leaders. And we want to we want you to feel charged and ready to go back and do what God's called you to do.
If you're just a pastor's wife listening to this, or a pastor, and you have women that are in ministry serving in your church that are not pastors' wives, this is for them. Maybe, perhaps the church might want to send some women from your church to this
That's a good
event.
For sure. Definitely go to the show notes and check out the link, fill out your application, and we will get back to you very shortly after you do that. But be praying about it. And it's going to fill up quick. It already is filling up. She opened it up to, I think, the Ohio area first.
Yeah.
But now we're opening it up to anyone in the country. So please go check it out. We would love to see you in April. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited about it. So, okay, go check it out. And we love you guys. Happy Thursday. Okay, friends, if you have enjoyed this episode as much as we have, please help us spread the word on Facebook and Instagram.
If you didn't know yet, Instagram is where all the fun is at. From dance reels on Wednesdays to spiritual encouragement and laugh out loud posts in between, there is something for everyone.
And last but certainly not least, if you could take a moment right now to stop what you're doing and give us a rating and review, even subscribe to our podcast, this seriously helps other people find us who wouldn't be able to otherwise. Thank you so much for your love and support. We hope you'll tune in next week.